recon photos are a grim reminder of what the modern thief is up against. Spotlights, stepped-up patrols. The sum of it all renders a direct assault impossible. To solve this puzzle, I'm going to need some more intelligence. First, replace this bugged painting with one Dimitri has in his office. Once in place, we should be able to listen in on his communications. Second, if you see the boss, tail him. We might learn something from studying his movements. Once we've got a proper understanding of the operation, those Clockwerk tail feathers are as good as ours.
Greetings all, this is Justini and the Great with Sam the Car Guy. I like how they show you pictures that aren't in, that we didn't actually take.
Because Bentley took them.
Apparently.
He pulled out his Polaroid and got busy.
You can bring up your binocular by pressing the R3 button. You know, the right analog stick that adjusts the camera. Click it to look through your binoculars. They'll be useful for finding the new job starts I've placed around town. Plus, they'll let you read the job title.
Yeah, and job titles. What's that?
Bentley was way too excited about that.
Yeah. Anyway, you can read the job titles through the document.
Pull it up and read it.
Mm-hmm. And we've got our first... What's that?
Didn't mean to cut you off there.
It's alright. But as you can see, the flashlight guards are now in...
This is not going to end well for you unless that guard moves.
I need you to sneak into Dimitri's office and swap it with the original.
Nice. So we'll be able to listen in on his conversations.
Yes, I thought things might go more smoothly with an ear on the inside. Just be careful with the fine art. Take any damage and the painting's ruined.
Watch this.
Why does Dimitri have...
He actually shoots me. A painting of Sly?
Yeah.
Well, by the way, if you noticed, he actually shot me before the painting got on my back, so it was actually good.
So you get that painting on your back?
I did not... Yeah. Once you get that, you get screwed. If you would have taken damage.
You cannot take damage when you have the painting on your back, because that will call it damage. Being shot or attacked or hurting yourself with the painting will cause issue, and you have to restart the mission.
Yeah. And by the way, the best way to get by the guards in this section, which,
Stay on the roof.
Stay on the roof of the water tower. Jump on this rope and sneak across the ledge. Now
this
there's some
mission
unique.
does lead.
Yeah, you were saying?
This mission leads, yeah, so go that way. And if you don't make it, there is a water pipe you can climb up to get up here too. But you do want to watch out for those guards that he just showed there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially that one, because that little thing in his hand,
Yeah.
he can call other guards. This mission leads to my favorite dialogues in the safe house. Or monologues, I guess.
Anyway, we're in.
With the greatest music ever.
Oh yeah, best nightclub music ever. No debate.
And I still think if you hit the drum or something down,
I
the music
figured it. I actually found it.
Oh, you did find it.
Mm-hmm.
Schematic indicates that door is locked from the inside.
That's all right. I never was one for the direct approach.
Swell, because the indirect approach is way up there through that air vent.
Yeah, if you hit the turntable, it'll create a remix of this.
Yeah, that's what it was. Also, note the special guards that you can see
Yes, these are
there.
the janitors.
The janitors.
We'll screw around with these guys later because honestly, they're kind of idiots.
Yeah, they're the funnest.
Cut it kind of close, but you know, we made it.
Cut that way too close.
Sneaking is just how
I love the dialogue of Dimitri.
yeah, he's very entertaining. But anyway, I was gonna say that sneaking can be just sneaking along ledges can be just as touchy in this game as it was in the last game.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you want to be cautious of that.
yeah, but yeah, Dimitri has some of the best dialogue in all of the Sly games. And here's the painting. Now let's break Dimitri's chair while we're here.
And his desk.
Let's bust some stuff up.
I used to love to stand in the office for like 30 minutes or so and just pretend to be, oh, look at that. You found the safe.
Yes. We're gonna open that in a minute. But Dimitri has a bunch of pictures of himself on the wall. Apparently he's conceited.
Can you say overinflated ego? But then he has this one picture of Sly, which still makes no sense.
If you manage to get the
You-
original painting back to me in one piece, I can sell it through my internet connections and make us a ton of coins.
Well, if you look at the original, it's not actually a picture of Sly.
Is it not?
No, it's not.
Is it a picture
So-
of Dimitri?
No.
It took some higher level math, but I believe the code to Dimitri's vault is 231.
Yeah.
What a
231.
safe.
What's that?
And we're gonna get the knuckle whatever, the knockout dive.
You've gotten the knockout dive book.
Sadly, Bentley doesn't have any unique dialogue for each thing that you collect. He just says what it is. Now, with power-ups, you can hit the select button to bring up the power-ups menu, and you can then assign power-ups to a specific button, and that's the knockout dive. Just as useless as it was in the first game.
Yes. Now notice you do have the power-up juice that you have. So once you run out of power-up juice, you can no longer use the power-up. I'm not close with that painting.
Oh yeah.
I would have come back afterwards and
Technically, I wasn't. We're gonna screw around with those guys a little bit more later. That was me
Okay.
trying to avoid them more than anything.
Got it, okay.
Spotted by the flashlight guards. If you get caught, you can run away by holding down the R1 button.
We get it, Bentley. Flashlight guards can be dangerous.
Mama didn't raise no bitch. We take them out with our bare hands.
So, anyway, bring this painting back to the safe house. It's worth some coins, and with those coins, we might buy a couple things.
Was it 600 or 1200 that painting is worth?
Only about 200, sadly.
Oh. Well, I overestimated that painting price.
There is some stuff later on that you can get that's worth about that much, though.
Yeah,
232.
not too bad.
We're gonna buy the smoke bomb for Sly. No, though we can't play as Bentley yet, we're gonna buy the trigger bomb.
That's a useful one for Chisel. I love how when you can play as other characters, you can also screw them over on this level by bringing a guard pretty much up to the door of the safe house and then going outside with the other character, and sometimes that guard will still be there.
Yeah. Sometimes
Just
the guards will
immediate-
reset.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's your favorite mission.
Oh god, I hate this mission. Honestly, it's not so bad today, but
I just intercepted an email from Dimitri. He's ordered his guards to ring the boat's bell when the coast is clear.
Coast is clear for what?
Of that I'm uncertain. Ring the bell and follow him without being seen. Then maybe we'll find out what he's hiding.
this is the first stealth-oriented job.
I love
By the
how
way-
paranoid Dimitri is.
Mm-hmm.
Dimitri, nightclub owner, lizard, legend.
Believe me when I say that this man is so much more than a nightclub owner.
Oh, he's a total character.
Oh yeah, I love how his theme music just plays when you're around him too.
He's got the greatest theme music as well.
Yes, it's his
And I like
nightclub theme.
Another thing to note too, if you get too far away, the music also fades.
Yes.
So you can
Now-
tell if you're too close or too far based on the music. And also notice you can't follow him behind because he
Yes.
does rotate around.
Yeah, this route that I'm taking right now is the best route. Is arguably now the best. I'm gonna say it's the best route that I know of to follow Dimitri.
So far, the route you're taking is the same route that I would have taken.
Yeah, but I will say this much: playing this as a kid, this was hard for me as a kid. Or let's just say it kind of threw me off as a kid, because it was the first time I'd ever encountered something this stealthy as a kid. Now, tricky part right here is that sometimes guard positions and guard routes can screw you over.
This part, because where Dimitri is going, you can actually position yourself where you beat the mission, but he literally looks you directly in the eyes, and it still counts as a pass.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you know where Dimitri's going. Our viewers don't yet, but
Yeah,
they're about
yeah,
to.
Be able to see what Dimitri is doing from up on that water.
and I hate how I
Closer view.
I hate Bentley's dialogue there. You can't see what Dimitri's doing from up on that. I can see exactly what Dimitri's doing from this water tower.
So on this location, so Dimitri goes down there. If you actually drop down and land on the other side of the staircase,
Mm.
see how he just looked directly over there? And he looked over again
Yeah.
for one button.
Job tailing him.
So you can stand like right over there, and it still counts as a pass, and Dimitri will look you right in the face.
Looks like that door leads to the nightclub's aqua pump. This might be useful for the heist.
By the way, okay, so here's an example of another job where we actually have to go back to the safe house to get another character. And this is a job for Murray.
That character is Bentley. No, Murray.
This is a job for Murray. Come back to the safe house to switch characters.
And after this, Murray will be accessible for the rest of the game.
If you don't feel like running back to the safe house, you could just die.
Yes.
This is a job for Murray. Come back
But
to the safe house to
Justinian's over here showing off the smoke bomb.
Yes, I did. I was showing off the smoke bomb, and it can be very useful to get
Very
away
much
from
so.
guards.
But again, remember, you have to watch your yellow power-up made meter, because the two power-ups that he currently has for Sly both use a certain amount of that. And once you run out of it,
Thankfully, the smoke bomb does not use that much.
yeah, knockout dive uses a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are some power-ups that don't use the meter that we will see later on in the game.
By the way, we've got we got the big guy here. And by the way, something cool about Murray is that he can actually sneak along ledges.
See any flashlight guards, so I think because this is Murray's first time
Yes.
out,
Yes,
don't
your
have any
assumption is
flashlight
correct.
guards.
Your assumption is correct. Whenever it's a character's first time out, you will not see flashlight guards.
Which is
Slide
ironic
two.
for Murray because he's the one who's most capable of taking them out.
And it's ironic for Bentley, too, because when you actually reach his first job destination, you're dealing with nothing but flashlight guards.
Yeah, so just after Sly, give us flashlight guards. All right,
Yeah.
type one button that Dimitri could barely remember.
We can guess his password was 1234.
No, I think it was 9.
Based on the button he pressed, I think it was 3.
Hurry, I need you to make your way back to the aqua pump room and sabotage it.
Jeez, I don't know. How am I supposed to get past these lasers?
You should be able to break that power box by throwing something at it. Press the circle button to use your stomp move near the ice machine to pick up a block of ice. Then press the square button to throw the block at the power box.
Hit the circle button to pick stuff up and the square button to throw. Got it.
I would always throw everything but ice because screw you, Bentley.
Yeah.
So it depends on which the orientation of that keypad is, because if it's 1 on the bottom, then it would be 3. If it's 1 at the top, it would be 9, I think.
I think it was the top right, so,
I think it was
would...
bottom right.
thought it was the top right, but could be mistaken.
Yeah.
Post text. Tell us which one it was.
Yes. Tell us in the comments because we're both idiots.
Picked up with your stomp move. Throw something at that guard. Then jump up there and pick him up with the circle button.
So, yeah, you can knock out guards.
My favorite thing was to pick him up and walk into the lasers with him.
And damage Murray, too.
Yes.
Now,
Or
Murray-
make it and then throw the flashlight guard at the other one.
Murray has some pretty cool moves, but you can see that his moves are more brute force and combat oriented.
Which is perfect if you're a brute force and combat oriented person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is great.
Rats into that open water
Now,
and plug up those pipes.
now what's fun is you can actually you have a basically what I was trying to demonstrate here is you can essentially knock them up into the air with the triangle button and then grab them with the circle button.
Or if you want to be a little more complex, you can knock them out with the square button and then pick them up that way, just like that.
Yeah. Essentially, the whole idea is that it's essentially like a fluid motion when you do it with the when you do it like that, with the triangle with circle, triangle circle.
I didn't actually know it was a thing that you could do for the first time. What I love too is you can see the pump actually get more damaged as you throw more rats into it.
Mm-hmm.
Playing right into our hands.
Yep. And that's it for today. So next time, I think we're gonna finish almost all of the rest of the jobs in episode 1 of Sly 2. So yeah. Until
Didn't mean
then,
to speak over Bentley there either, so sorry about that, y'all.
yeah. Bentley talks, to be fair, Bentley talks a lot especially in this first episode, so it was bound to happen at least once or twice.
Yeah.
But anyway, until next time, this is Justinian and the Great and Sam the Car Guy signing off.
Sure,
Stay
you're
safe
bling
out-
and let me shine.
Stay safe out there and have a good one.